you know how they say, right? Don't dress for the job that you have, dress for the job
you want, yeah.
right? So where do you see yourself exactly? What kind of circle do you see yourself?
Oh no, this like a therapy session.
No, because this is where the consultancy factor
yeah,
comes in,
understand, yeah. That's it,
Yeah,
to be honest.
exactly. Because I mean, if you just came in the very first moment without any experience, it's easy for me to just say, here's a blue, here's a gray. I said, I'm not here just to fill in the gap. I'm trying to see what you could use now, what you could use in the next 3 years, and what your next 5 years will be like. With my products, I want you to have value. I could sell like a $10,000 suit, but if a client tells me he's never had the chance to wear it, breaks my heart.
Right. Hello everyone, and welcome to another of my reviews. So in today's video, I'm reviewing a new suit commission from the Bangkok tailor Patrick & Co. I was in Bangkok recently for year-end festivities last year and decided to check out a few more Thai tailors, including Patrick & Co. Unlike most Thai tailors who boast cheap and fast suits, Patrick & Co positions itself as a premium offering, carrying roles from esteemed mills such as Zegna, Dormeuil, Holland Sherry, Drago, Loro Piana, and BBC. First established in the 1960s, Patrick & Co have really carved out a stellar reputation for themselves over the decades. In fact, when you Google for tailors in Bangkok, Patrick & Co appears as one of the first few search results, which was actually how I first chanced upon the brand. So let's see if they are any good. Upon entering the showroom in Thong Lo, I was warmly greeted by Navin, who is the third generation tailor of Patrick & Co. He took over the reins of the business from his father in 2017 and set about modernizing the shop and the style. He also spearheaded the move from Sukhumvit to Thong Lo, believing that the latter area is better aligned with the brand's values of prioritizing quality over quantity. So Navin describes his showroom as a gentleman's club, where clients can sit comfortably and have a drink. This is in stark contrast to most Bangkok tailors, whose showrooms are designed to have you in and out as quickly as possible. I appreciated the classy nature of Patrick & Co.'s showroom. It's definitely the most upscale one I've been to in Thailand thus far. It reminds me of like a proper tailor shop in London, where tailoring is experience and not a product. This atas vibe of the showroom, translates to the fabrics. Patrick & Co has an impressive collection of fabrics from all the famous European mills you've asked for. Again, this is uncommon for Bangkok tailors, most of whom only carry like cheaper house fabrics. And unlike Singaporean tailors, where you can only interact with little fabric swatches, Patrick & Co has full rolls of these premium fabrics available in store. But if you don't find what you're looking for in the rolls, Patrick & Co also have the usual books from BBC, Drago, Dormeuil, etc. I'm impressed by the wide selection of books and rolls available. There's definitely something for everyone here.
So again, when it comes to these fabrics, so you want to keep it very classic.
Well, okay, let's say we go with a hopsack fabric, right?
Mm.
What would you recommend? Which has been the most popular?
By large, let's say because I wore this green one to a certain event, it has been kicking and flying. This one out here. All right. And green of late has become the new blue in several ways. You can pair this with a blue chino, a gray chino, a maroon chino, a white chino, a khaki chino. Basically, you can create so many combos with this. The next best one would be a navy blue one.
So Navin first showed me a pair of blue and green VBC hopsack fabrics. While I liked the feel and texture of the fabrics, I wasn't sold on the color. So I asked Navin if they came in other colorways. He then broke out this VBC Monte Carlo jacketing fabric book, allowing me to choose to my heart's content. I eventually narrowed down my choices to two colors, one in chocolate brown and one in beige brown. Both fabric come in 21 micron wool and are very breathable due to their 280 gram weight. After deliberating between the two, I decided to opt for the chocolate brown. Navin chimed in that it would contrast against my skin tone better, and I agreed. So with the jacket fabric settled, it was time to decide the jacketing options, with Navin handily whipping out like customer orders for reference.
In terms of style now, we would definitely recommend my first instance would recommend a peak lapel, a white peak lapel. I think it would complement your shoulders beautifully. All right. 2 buttons, side vents. All right. And this time, I would say to give it a touch of elegance, we are going to give you slanted pockets and slanted buttonholes.
Now, Patrick & Co carry Bumberg Cupro lining, which is a significant step up from the generic polyester linings offered by most Thai tailors. As compared to polyester linings, Bumberg linings are substantially more breathable, making them more suitable for tropical climates like Thailand and Singapore.
these are some of my picks, but I have them in rolls out here as well. So my recommendation would be something in the tone of blue. More dark blue
to
hair?
match the chinos.
Yeah.
And as for shirting fabrics, Bertrand & Co. also carries top-of-the-line Egyptian cotton fabrics from distinguished European mills such as Thomas Mason and Soktas. These are not like the fake Egyptian cotton that some Thai tailor try to upsell you. These come in proper books and with certificates and a price tag to match. Although I was initially only planning on making a blazer, I was so impressed by Bertrand & Co. offerings that I decided to get like a shirt and a pair of trousers done as well. In fact, I told Naveen that I'll leave the choice of fabric for the shirt and pants to him.
In terms of recommendation, this is the pick. I mean, I saw this and I felt it was you right away. Although you may not agree with me, but I think for the look that we have in mind, this would be lovely.
I agree. The brownish, maroonish pasty print. Yeah, very nice.
You have a solid chino, you have a solid color jacket. You know, might as well have
Very,
something
very
that,
prints, yeah.
yeah.
To me, it's clear that Naveen, unlike some Bangkok tailors, has a strong sense of style. And I really wanted to see how that translated into a full outfit. For example, he asked if I would be comfortable with pleated Gurkha trousers, to which I agreed.
Do you want it with pleats or without? Maybe just to make it a little different from what you have.
What do you recommend with pleats?
How about making it like Gurkha pants?
Oh, sure. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. From the second I stepped into Bertrand & Co.'s showroom, there was an easy camaraderie between Naveen and I. Not only were we closer in age, but Naveen also speaks in perfect English, having spent his tertiary education in the US. This meant that we could communicate easily on a host of topics without the awkward language barrier, that I sometimes encountered with other Thai tailors. So with the choices settled, it was time to get measured. Here, Naveen makes way for Krishna, who has been measuring clients for the better part of 2 decades. Krishna was confident in his measurements, with an assurance to his actions that only come, with bountiful experience. For example, he buttons out my collar to get an accurate measurement of the shirt. It's clear he doesn't cut corners when measuring. After 2 days, I returned to Bertrand & Co. for my busted fitting session. I got my first look at what Naveen chose for me: a bold white shirt with a brown paisley print and a pair of blue linen trousers. It's a striking look that exemplifies Naveen's adventurous style. He could easily have gone with matching chocolate brown trousers and a solid white shirt, but he decided not to take the safe route. For those uninitiated with tailoring, a busted fitting process is where the tailor will let you try on a skeleton jacket held together by temporary white basting stitches. Personally, I believe that a basted fitting is essential to a true tailoring experience. So here, Krishna supervised the fitting and attached the sleeve onto the basted fitting jacket separately to achieve the best possible fit. Throughout the fitting, he was able to identify spots that required rectifying without even my input. As always, the back caused the most trouble. Krishna here was able to identify the cause and use pins and chalk to mark the necessary alteration areas. To measure my shoulders again to ensure that the shoulders fit perfectly. This is paramount, as the shoulders are one of the areas of the jacket that cannot be altered after it has been completed. As for the trousers, Naveen and I found them to be too short, especially as I was looking to wear them with loafers. Naveen promised to have them lengthened and told me to come back in 2 days to collect the garments. Interestingly, it was after this basted fitting that Naveen directed me to choose the buttons of my suit. He shared that he finds it easier for clients to visualize the look with the basted jacket present, as compared to having clients choose buttons based off a small fabric book or even a fabric roll. So after some consideration, I chose a unique looking horn button that had shades of dark and light brown. Against the chocolate fabric, the button is subtle but striking. I returned to Bertrand & Co. after 2 days for the collection. I was very happy with how the brown jacket turned out. The fabric looked amazing and the fit felt good too. So now let's look at how the final outfit turned out. Alright, so I'm back home in Singapore and here is my completed suit from Bertrand & Co. in Bangkok. So overall, I love the fit. I think it's on the more slim fit side, so not those baggy American style fit that you might find at most Thailand tailors. And also, unlike most Thai tailors, we have really went for a bolder look here. You have this sort of lovely brown VBC fabric paired with a very nice printed shirt that's striking, to say the least, as well as unusual blue linen Gurkha trousers with pleats. Overall, it's a very out there sort of look, and I quite like it. If you'd like to see more details about the completed suit, you can check out the full article, the full review on the website, wasoshow.com. And if you're interested in commissioning something from Bertrand & Co., you can quote Wasoshow, flash this video or flash the article to enjoy a free shirt with every suit purchase. Now the suits are a bit on the higher side, so suits at Bertrand & Co. starts from 15,500 baht but I think the quality of workmanship and the fit is definitely worth it. Alright, so that rounds up this video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and share the video around. If you have been to Patrick & Co, let me know how you feel down below. As always, I'll see you guys in my next one. Ciao!